Welcome back. I'm doing a reading today for July 11th until July 17th, 2021. This week, I am going to look at what needs your attention and focus right now. I am going to keep the same 6-card spread style that I did last week. I really liked how the energy flowed. I liked how actionable the information and messaging was for me. And so I'm just going to keep going with that because it feels good. Now, these are still general readings, so they may not resonate for you, which is absolutely okay. Please know that my entire mission is to help you all reach your own higher vibes, whatever that means for you. And so today, take the things that help you, take the things that serve you, take the things that, give you space to think and ponder and grow from, and everything else, you just leave them right here. You never have to come back and watch them again. I love that the moon just popped out there. All that information being revealed. I'm going to keep this one. No, I'm not. It's a lie. It's a lie. All right, let's see. Did I butter my hands before this reading? I don't know, Scorpio. I feel like I had a phase at one point where every Scorpio video, the cards were just chaotic. Not sure what that is about all of you, or about me. What does Scorpio need to focus on right now? Okay, wow, all the cards were looking some kind of way to me, and then we pulled the overall energy and it changed things. 9 of Swords is the overall energy this week for you, Scorpio. So what is weighing on your mind right now? What are the thoughts that keep surfacing for you that you're having a really difficult time processing, moving past, talking through, whatever that looks like? Something is keeping you awake at night, something is keeping you distracted during the day, and it is time for you to address it. In the advice here, we have Strength, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the Justice card. So it's interesting. It's like you've been preparing yourself, Scorpio, to start into something new, to have a new something happening. I do think it has to do with your relationship, potentially taking your relationship to the next level in some sort of way here, because we're talking about a solid foundational offering and something that is going to be stable and long lasting and rooted in your physical realm. So this could involve things like, your home. It could involve perhaps marriage or proposals, things that are really grounded and rooted in your physical realm. And I think you've been having a lot of conversations about them, and I do think that it's all feeling good. There's a really nice high energy around this. Like I said, I'm surprised by the overall energy card that has come up here, because it's like, all right, I'm mentally preparing myself to make this change. The change is coming into effect, or this new thing is coming into effect. Talking about it, feeling excited about it. I'm having this back and forth exchange. I feel passionately about it. And it's, relating to somebody who I care about very, very much, somebody that I love very much. But I think this is where we get stuck. Okay, this justice part. Is there paperwork involved? Are there contracts? Are there things that are going to commit you in a way that you're feeling uncomfortable with right now? Because I think, on the surface, you're feeling comfortable and happy, but then when you're alone, it's like these nagging thoughts are coming in, and you're like, calling into question if you're just kind of going with it and feeling good, or if you actually have reservation. We will do some clarifying. I will start with the 9 of Swords and the overall energy here. Woo! The Sun just came out. 3 of Emotions and the 9 of Inspiration. Yeah, it's like you're feeling ready for this, whatever it is, and you're feeling really happy, or at least like you're telling all your people that you're very happy and feeling like this is in alignment with what you want. There may be a Leo involved here for you, where we have the Sun and the Strength card both on the board here, possibly. So I guess the question right now then, Scorpio, is, are you happy? Do you feel like you're in alignment with the abundance that you want and need? Because you are presenting as somebody who is excited, who is down, who is ready to roll, who feels very good about everything that's happening. But then behind that facade is this stress, is these competing thought processes. It's a lot. I mean, potentially what's keeping you up and all the thoughts you're dealing with are coming from a place of excitement. And excitement sometimes confuses us, right? Sometimes excitement and fear become confused because they're kind of a similar emotion. It's a little bit of an anxiety for what's coming into the future. And so maybe you're having trouble managing that excitement and seeing it also as fear. But it's like, you know, you've got stuff going on in your mind about this for days. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles down here. Eight of Emotions, Page of Emotions, Six of Emotions. Ooh, okay, this could be bringing some information for us that we need. Okay, Scorpio, it's possible that you were in a similar position previously with somebody else. And where things felt really good and you're approaching it in earnest and you were excited about it and you made this sort of commitment to this person, similar commitment to what you're about to go through right now. And you were in this similar headspace of, I'm excited, I want to talk about it, I want to share it with people. I really want to be able to, like, you know, get worked up about it, get excited about it with the person that it involves. And that's exactly how you were behaving previously. And I think that you got burned. Or you didn't follow through. Either this person didn't follow through and you were like left with all this excited energy that then somebody like just walked away from you, or you were the one that couldn't commit to it. And I think that that's resurfacing for you right now. You're trying to talk your way through it and, like, you know, present as if it's all good, but this is something that's coming up for you. You're fearful of repeating that same cycle that you had with this last person where it didn't work out. Let's look at the Two of Cups here. The Magician, the Fool, and the Muse of Voices. I think, Scorpio, really and truly, just because it happened once doesn't mean it's going to happen again. So I know it's easy to become fearful of cycles that we've already experienced that were harmful to us, that hurt us, which is why I really do think you were the one that got burned the last time that this happened. But things are different right now. You're in a space where all the pieces fit together in a much better way. And this sense of being able to step off the deep end is more supported with also knowing that the other person is there. They are just as committed. They are just as ready to step off that deep end with you. And they want this to work out. You both do. So I understand that, like, there was pain here in the beginning, but I do think that when we go through it the second time, we need to push out of our head what had happened previously for us, and what circumstances happened to us previously, so that we can move into whatever this next phase is with this person that we love and care about from a place of clarity and not comparison. So if this is ringing true for you, if you're finding yourself fearful of repeating a previous pattern that you weren't even necessarily involved with because somebody else was the one that pulled the plug on it, then you can't carry that energy into this next phase with your present person, because then that's the energy that's going to taint this transition for you. So you have a little bit of shadow work to do here, Scorpio. You have to deal with your feelings and your hurt. Maybe it's now is a time to talk with your partner about it and explain to them that you're, like, very excited, but you're having these surfacing emotions that are rooted in how things were once upon a time for you, or the last time that you were in this similar situation, and it's raising fear or it's raising pain. So that's the advice I have for you this week. You know, be honest with yourself about why certain feelings are coming up. And if you're dealing with these intrusive thought cycles, then really take a time out and sit with them and try and process them and bring them to people who can support you through them. You don't need to fake it. And I think you are genuinely excited and genuinely happy, but it's like a nagging fear that we need to address. I hope this is helpful. If it was, leave me a thumbs up, leave me your comments. If you have questions or anything, let me know down below, and know that I would have immense gratitude for you subscribing to the channel. I'll see you back here next week.